What is up, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see from my bare face, that we are going to be doing a little foundation review for you guys. I am really excited about trying this product because I've seen a lot of people review it, seen a lot of mixed reviews about it, some mostly positive, and I really wanted to play with it myself. I love my full coverage. Love full coverage, but always looking for something that's a little bit more on the medium side and buildable, because of course it's only my redness and like sometimes pimples that I really need coverage for, and everything else I really just need like medium coverage. So I wanted to try this foundation out, and this is Marc Jacobs Shameless Youthful Look 24-Hour Foundation, and I'm in the shade Fair R150, so 150, and I am really excited about trying this product out. Let me just show you the bottle. I mean, come on now. The bottle is cute. I think the packaging is on point. You do get 32 milliliters or 1.08 fluid ounces, which is 0.08 more than most foundations you get. So, anyways, let me just stop talking and just tell you guys, if you want to see what I think of this foundation and how it wears and how it applies and everything like that, then keep on watching. So before we get started, I am going to prime my face because I have a long day ahead of me and I really want to try this product out and see if it works. So of course I'm going to prime like I always do. I'm going to use the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer right here because I really do like that like hydrating base before putting on like any type of like really foundations period, because I have such dry skin that I really feel that hydrating your skin under it is a must. So that's why I'm doing that right now. While we're letting that primer just kind of set and stick onto my face, I'm going to tell you guys what this product claims to do and all the information about that on Marc Jacobs' website. So, have it all with Shameless Youthful Look 24-Hour Foundation. Clinically tested for 24-hour long wear and contains a first-to-market technology that encapsulates the SPF in pigment. The innovation makes the SPF visibly undetectable, resulting in no flashback in photos and no ashy gray undertone in this formula. I guess it's pretty good. This oil-free, weightless foundation provides buildable medium coverage that blends seamlessly. A patented infinity milling process produces superfine pigments that results in the most natural-looking, self-setting finish. I don't know how I feel about that, but if it's self-setting, I'll be okay with that. But if not, I'm going to powder the hell out of my face. Also has inside-out skincare benefits, including phenomenal hydration, and contains snow mushroom, known for its impressive ability to hold onto water. It also, it's like nature's dupe for hyaluronic acid. This formula also contains blue daisy extract, known to elevate the dulling effects of pollution. Together they help skin look hydrated, plumped, and more youthful. So this has a lot of claims to it. It's saying it's 24 hours, it's saying it's self-setting, it's hydrating, it's, you know, good for the skin, and also they said that it has skincare base in it, so that the more you wear it, the more skincare you're going to get out of it. So it has a lot of claims. It definitely does, and I am kind of excited about playing with this because, of course, I am looking for a more medium coverage, because I can always use, you know, a color corrector, or I can always use concealer over top of my redness, but I really want to try medium coverage all over the face, so we definitely will have to play with this and see what I think. I'm not going to apply my foundation with one side sponge, one side of the brush. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to apply it all with a sponge because that's just how my normal routine is like, so we're just going to dive right into this product. Here's the bottle, as you can see it again, and now we're just going to take it, and as you can see, it is like a squeeze applicator. It's not like a pump or anything like that, so you just kind of squeeze it onto a sponge or onto the back of your hand, whatever. So I'm going to squeeze a little bit on the back of my hand because I don't want it to absorb too much in the sponge. So I will say it definitely has a more thicker consistency than I thought it was going to be. It is still like on the waterier side, but it is like a thicker consistency. So I'm kind of excited about that because usually whenever I have thick consistencies, I know that it will blend really easily. So let's try it on this side of the face because this is my most dramatic, and let's just see what happens. I haven't finished my face yet. I did just apply like a little pump, and then I did another one as well. It does look pretty good so far. It actually looks really nice. Right over here around my redness though, for some odd reason, I don't know if it's like my skin or if it's just the foundation or if it's the primer or something, but like my entire face looks really dry and patchy right here, and it's like clinging to that, and I don't know what's going on with that because it looks like it's just separated already. So I'm not impressed with that so far. Everywhere else it looks fine except for just right here in this area, like just right here, from here to here, it looks weird. So I don't know what's going on with that, but everywhere else it looks like a pretty good foundation. It's starting to cover more than I thought it was. Like you can still see my redness obviously, but it did cover more than I thought it was. So that's pretty good. Now I'm going to quickly just apply a little bit more of this foundation. I'm going to try to see if I can get rid of this right here, but we'll see how that goes. So far, I would say I applied a little bit more over my redness and it kind of separated again. So that was not really that great. Right around my mouth area, it does look pretty dry. So I'm just going to say right off the bat, so far, looking at my skin from afar, it looks pretty good as a medium coverage. But looking at it up close, I do see like separation in my nose, separation around my mouth, separation around my redness. So it's not becoming the most flattering foundation for me right now. But it doesn't look bad at all. Like, it doesn't look bad from afar, but looking up close, I can just see around my mouth, around my nose, around my redness, that it's just kind of like clinging to dry spots when I really felt like I didn't have that bad of dry spots. I'm not exactly sure. I am going to conceal really quick, and then I'll come back to you guys. I'm going to conceal really quick my under eyes, around my eye a little bit, around my nose, around my mouth, and around my redness right here. I'm just going to apply like a cream concealer over top and just see what happens and if the foundation works well with it or not. I added the concealer over top. I used my Make It Revolution concealer. For some reason, that's the only one I cannot seem to put down right now. And it does look a lot better now that I did conceal a little bit. But I will say right now, in certain areas like right here, and right here, and a little bit right here, the concealer kind of did not work well with the foundation. So I'm not exactly excited about that. It kind of just means that this product is only going to work by itself, and I hope that that's not true, because of course you're not going to be just putting on foundation and going, you're going to be doing your full face. So for right now, I'm not having the greatest first impression with this. I don't know if it's just my skin, I don't know if it's my skin's acting up, I don't know what's going on. It's just most foundations have worked really well for me, but this one right now is working semi-okay, semi-not. So this says it is self-setting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I'm not going to set my under eyes yet, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it like 15 minutes, I'm going to walk around, drink some coffee or whatever, I'm going to let it sit for a second, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to see if it did set or not. But it has been a few minutes, and I'm just going to tell you right now, right here, right here, right here, my concealer too, so it's not just the foundation, but right here, right here, right here, and right in my lines right here, my expression lines right there, a little bit on my forehead, around my brow area, is separated. I only touched my nose like this once by accident, and it's already came off right there. I touched my face right here just to see what was going on with my expression lines, and there's a big imprint. I definitely don't think this is self-setting. If it was self-setting, it would set in place almost instantly, or at least in a minute or two. It has been over 12 minutes and it's still not set on my face. Let me just say right now, I am going to be taking this off because I'm not happy with the way my face is looking. I'm not happy with the way the foundation is looking. I am not going to go throughout the entire day wearing a foundation unless I feel comfortable wearing it. So I will come back again later and I will redo this again and give you guys a real true test of it. So I am back. It is now the following day, as you can see by a different shirt and also better lighting. It's now a following day, and I am going to try this foundation again. I use a different primer. I use a Smashbox Primerizer, but I'm still constantly dry, so we're going to try this Marc Jacobs foundation again. I really do not want to say I hate this product just from a first impression standpoint. I didn't think that it went on that amazing, so we will try this again. So now I'm going to shake it up, and this time I'm going to start on this side and then go to this side, because this side was the one that had the most issue, but this side was okay. So I'm going to try on this side first and just kind of go in with that. is all the product that was on the back of my hand for this side of the face. And once again, it does not look that great. I am really trying not to say anything negative because I really don't want to say anything negative because I feel like the foundation was such a, such a hyped product, and I feel like there was so much going on with it that it was going to be like a really big, like, oh my god, amazing product, and it's falling flat for me. It is separated, like, everywhere on my face. Like, not kidding, it is separated. Like, everywhere, if you look closely at my face, it just looks weird. I don't know if you guys can see it. I try to zoom you guys in as close as I could. But just right around my jaw, right around my cheek, right around my nose, and on my nose itself, everywhere on this foundation just looks really cracked. Like, it doesn't look like my skin is hydrated or dewy at all. A lot of people that I've seen tutorials on this foundation look like their skin was really dewy. This is not giving me that. I zoomed you guys away. I am going to apply the foundation again, this time with a brush. I'm going to use a Morphe flat buffing foundation brush. I actually really like this one right now. I'm just going to use a brush on the other side and see if anything works better for me. Because right now, not only do I feel like I'm using way too much product with this foundation, but also I just feel like the finish for me is not working. And I'm worried about that because I've had foundations like this where it's like that semi-matte, like self-setting kind of thing, and they were all better than this. Like, I'm so kind of disappointed in the way that this foundation is going on. I'm getting like separation anxiety here, and I'm just not really living for this. This is not giving me, it's not giving me the finish I was hoping for. I was hoping for, like, even though it's self-setting, I was thinking that was going to be matte, but not like this dry. I don't know if you guys can see it, but look at that separation, all right here. It is separated. Like, I'm trying to pat it in, try to pat it in, try to pat it in, try to buff it in, and it's separation. Like, it's really bad. And then look, if I do that, do you see that finger imprint? Now, like, all the foundation's gone. Like, it's just nothing, nothing's working. Like, I am trying this foundation. Like, this is my second time trying this foundation. I tried it with a brush, tried it with a different primer, tried a different technique, and it's still, like, look at it. I just noticed this too. Look at that. Do you see all this? Like, look at all that. Oh my god. So, I think it's time for me to give you guys my final verdict on this product because I've already tried it 2 different ways, 2 different primers, 2 different days, and exfoliated and did my skincare like I always do, and it's still giving me the same result. So, love Marc Jacobs Beauty. I love his products. Most of the makeup that I've tried from him I've not been disappointed yet with, but this, by far, I was really disappointed with. I'm really upset to say that I did not like this foundation because I was hoping for a good medium coverage foundation because the redness is almost gone. Like, it's giving me a good amount of coverage, just the finish is bad. Like, something's going on with it that's not making me feel confident in my skin. This is $46, so it's definitely a very, very, very pricey foundation. It just did not work for me. I feel so bad that it didn't work for me because I love the packaging, I love Marc Jacobs Beauty, and I love his products, and I was loving the idea of this. But what am I going to do with it? Like, really, what am I going to do? Do I mix it with another foundation? Because that's not fair, in my opinion, because I feel like every foundation should work better by themselves comparing to mixing it with something else. I don't mind mixing a foundation that's too matte with, like, a little bit of moisturizer or a little bit of something just to make it kind of more hydrated, but I don't want to have to mix products just to make things work. Just from first impression and from second impression standpoint, I do not recommend this foundation, especially if you are dry. I got a lot of separation, a lot of creasing, a lot of cracking. My lines are showing, it's settling, and it's just not working out for me. It's not self-setting, and it just didn't work anywhere that I wanted it to. I'm so disappointed in this product because I really wanted to love it, and I was hunting this thing down like no tomorrow trying to get it, and I just didn't love it. So I'm really sorry about that, guys, and I really hope that sooner or later I will review another product that I will like a little bit more. And of course, I still love Marc Jacobs Beauty. I just did not like this product. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the very near future. Love you. Bye.